disgusting, dude.
It's disgusting. It's disturbed. And you're disturbing other people with it. So much so that they've pushed you back and said, we're not okay with this, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to tell her so she finds out and she can do something about it. Lawsuits are only filed if you have to. Nobody wants to file a lawsuit. Tulsa police gave my police report right over to the stalker, the offender. And if you watch the videos on the National Stalking Resource Center, you didn't do it right. Because there's a whole bunch of cops on there telling you how to do it right. And you didn't do it. You didn't even get close. I could have sued. I didn't. You only sue if you have to. I sued the people that I want to leave me alone. Is who I sued. I sued 3 times to make those people leave me the fuck alone. I moved twice. I went through a lot of trouble to get out of that town where I was in danger and away from Mr. Perry and cut off all contact. Mr. Perry, all your contact is disgusting me. It's creepy. Stop it. You're fucking creepy. You are not attractive. You are not hot. You are not sexy. I'm not in love with you. I'm sick and tired of it. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. We're all sick and tired of hearing it. You want to talk? You don't listen. There's no sense in talking to somebody who has no idea what the fuck you're saying. This is me talking now. I've said all I have to say to you. I'm sick and tired of repeating myself, sir. I don't like you. I'm not in love with you. You need to get a grip on reality. You're in a lot of trouble. You got pushback. Society is telling you no. You guys cut that the fuck out. You don't sue unless you have to. Right now is a situation in which you have involved somebody else that you had no business talking to, nor they you. In fact, they were specifically told, do not talk to the man stalking me. They did it anyway. People are telling on you because they're sick and tired of what you're doing. Don't roll your eyes. I know you well enough to know you roll your eyes. If you're getting told on, it didn't occur to you there might be a reason for that. I'm going to repeat what I said on the 11th. My prosecutor got in touch with me and said, I have sat here and listened to them all day long talk about how to impede your appeal. We can't have her appeal. It was recorded. He heard it. The prosecutor. So, what I'd like you to do, there's a number of ways they talked about doing that. One is mail. One is getting your money. There's other law enforcement agencies looking at all my lawsuits and noticing there's too many ex parte hearings. I'm never there. Same with Mike Neely's case. I wasn't there. I was on the witness list. I wasn't there. There should have been a hearing on the motion to intervene, at least to determine whether or not I had standing. There was no hearing. There's too many of these things, whether there's ex parte hearings or there was a hearing that didn't happen that by law should have. And there's too many times she's appealing and she starts it and then can't finish it. You can tell he's getting her money. So the prosecutor hears you guys saying that. Or the other thing is there's a hearing scheduled on the docket and all of a sudden everything's just dismissed. No explanation. There's no hearing. That's happening way too much. We can see these guys are corrupt. This is racketeering right here. You're told on. People are pushing back telling you it's not okay. They're not cool with it. There's a reason it's illegal. People said we're not cool with this. So don't do it. It didn't occur to you there might be a reason everyone doesn't act like you. It should have. At your age, you should know that. So, this time you're seeing things happen you hadn't seen before. I have help. I have help and you know that. We had a reporter that said that. I'm about to make these guys the most hated men in America. You know why? I know that people will hate them because I hate them for what they're doing. I hate them. I feel so much anger right now what they did to Mr. Neely. And had Cindy testified and he still was found guilty, I might not feel that way about it, but the thing is she didn't. And she should have. And I don't understand why in the hell they did that to him. That's very cruel. I'm not okay with cruel. A reporter, Mr. Perry. If there was any doubt in my mind, he said, that they did they did this murder, there's not now. Not after they did that and the way they treated her. Witness tampering is a crime. You know why? People don't like it when you do that. It's not appropriate. You're getting pushback now. This time you're getting pushback. This time people are saying, nope, we're not okay with it. It's not cool. It's not. It's inappropriate. So that's being looked at, Mr. Perry. It's being looked at pretty hard. I'm sorry you guys decided to act like that. So our prosecutor says on the 11th of February, here's what they're doing. I heard them talking about it all fucking day. We've got these recordings. They're sitting right here on the computer. I'm looking at them. I'm reading them. I'll listen to them all day. We're setting them aside to watch what they do. If they prove out these recordings, we got another charge. So what I want you to do is, at least, if you can't get it done, don't sweat it. You're going to get you got a whole new lawsuit sitting here on my desk. So what I want you to do is go ahead and mail it. Don't walk it in. Mail the DOR and the amended petition to the Tulsa County. Because that gives me intent. That way, I can say she intended to file the Supreme Court appeal and they intentionally impeded her, and she'll have some recourse. And I have a charge. So I mailed it. And you fucked with the mail. And you forwarded my mail with money in it. I have a credit card. I want it back. And I want it back now. She won't mind us. We're going to cut it up. She won't mind us. Y'all talk all country hick, hillbilly. I don't even know what to say to that. So, give it back. Fix the thing with the landlord, because the next day he was recorded talking to you. She just signed a new lease. I thought everything was fine. You said everything was going to be okay. Nope, we got the claims dismissed. They're going to be gone. Kick her out for doing that, for filing that. That's our punishment. And he said, how many people have you gotten kicked out of their homes, sir? He wasn't comfortable with it. It's better if I don't have to file a lawsuit against anybody. And just because my situation is one way today, it may not be that way tomorrow. You might be in jail tomorrow. I'm willing to go through temporary discomfort I have for years. Gone through temporary discomfort for the overall permanent solution that you're not in my life anymore. Jail. Using my civil cases to watch what you do. Do you understand me? You have leaks. You have them. You got a lot. We don't. People are comfortable with what we're doing. We don't have leaks. You have leaks. Because people are very uncomfortable with what you're doing. It's illegal for a reason, dumbass. A lot of people got together in all 50 states and said, we're making this act a crime. And whoever does it goes to jail. Witness tampering, coercion. Grand larceny with intent to coerce. Interference with contracts and commerce with intent to coerce. Give my credit card the fuck back. Do you understand me? You don't have a choice. You interfered with my contract with my landlord. You fix that. And you fix it first thing in the morning. Do you understand? They got you recorded. People are pushing back. They're not okay with what you're doing. That's why you got leaks. Or you had a judge that said, I'm not okay with what they're doing. So yeah, you can listen to the phone call, prosecutor, and then tell her what to do. So everyone's starting to notice that. There's too many of these appeals that I get started and can't finish because you get in my wallet. You can't be men and face me in court in a normal proceeding. You got reporters hating your guts. Everybody hates your guts right now. It's not hard to get information. So... I can't keep repeating myself, Mr. Perry. All your contact makes me want to throw up. I'm not in love with you. I'm disgusted with you. I've gone through a lot of trouble to get away from you and not have a conflict. I moved twice. You had 4 years to control yourself. I didn't go to the media with it. I only told a few close friends. People that did not live in Texas. I didn't want a scandal. I had a business, and I had children that I didn't want dragged through that. You forced yourself on me against my will like a rapist. So I had to move. I've had 2 places where I lived where I offered payment. Payment was refused. 2 places. Because you offered more to have me kicked out. We've got witnesses. You don't know what all we have. But you have people telling on you. It's pushing back. Society is pushing you back, telling you to stop. Now, either you're smart enough to stop or not. You can do what Derek Chauvin did and end up like Derek Chauvin, who just ignored everybody and laughed and thought it was cute. But now not so much, maybe. And he traumatized everybody watching the same way you're traumatizing everybody watching what you're doing to me. It's very upsetting to a lot of people. Get the fuck out of my life. Fix the problems so that they don't get worse. Like maybe had you done it in March 2020, give it back and get the hell out. Come out for Mike and say he doesn't have anything on him. He couldn't have done it. And so let's find out who did. You didn't do that. Now you got a whole lot more you need to lie about now. And you're trying to make me lie or apologize for what? Reading what somebody else said in a court proceeding? Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, why would I apologize for reading out what a first responder said? Yeah, we gave him Narcan for drug overdose. He didn't appear to have had injuries from being knocked out in a fight. He didn't have a thump on his head. There weren't severe bruising on his hands like he hit somebody. He looked like he was overdosed with drugs. So we gave him drug overdose medicine. We didn't ask for an MRI. I'm supposed to apologize for what somebody else said. You know, what's the reporter gonna think of that? Oh, he'll throw up. Please stop it. Please think about how everybody else feels about what you're doing to me. And maybe that's why you have leaks. We're sick of it, Charles. We're sick of it, Dave. We're sick of it, Matt. We're sick of it, Josh. We're sick of it, Joe. I didn't pick a fight with you. You picked one with me. I moved to get away from a fight. I didn't know half of you. Didn't even know you. Don't care to. You're seeing things happen you've never seen before. Take the fucking hint already. Why might that be? Why might that be? You has the kind of power to get me a Fabian puzzle in jail, right up under your nose, didn't call you and ask your permission, and how you always want to know who told on me. Who told on me? Somebody who got pissed off at what you're doing to me. So stop. Somebody who decided that's not okay with me. I'm uncomfortable with it. Or a judge who signed an order that said, yeah, you can listen to them, they're dangerous. Alright? Get it or you don't. I mean, you're pissing everybody off. I don't know what else to tell you. We're all sick and tired of the repeat. I've repeated these things a zillion times. Everybody feels like them. How could you not know that at your age? Aren't you a bunch of old farts with money? And you can't figure out what you're doing when you keep getting caught? Has pissed off the wrong people. It's pissed off the wrong people. You didn't come up with a new great way to attract hot chicks. You came up with a way to go to jail, and you're getting told on. And we have a prosecutor that sat there and listened to you say, I'm going to impede her appeal. We can't have her appeal. Cut up her credit card if she's not going to mind us. Call her landlord and make him kick her out. It's a punishment. Which implicates you, by the way, in a murder of a cop. Some of whom are reading everything you did on my civil cases and Mike's. All my civil cases. All of them. And Mike's. Can you live with that? Can you live with the consequences? Are you now? Every time you're told on. So people are screaming at you to stop it. So stop it.